Hello guys, how are you? I hope that you are doing well and fine. Our topic for today is about, of course, the fundamentals of cybersecurity. And if you have accessed my previous tutorial, then of course you can understand this. Now let us start. We'll be using Python because Python is of course fit for pen testing, and of course it is quite used by all the pen testers around the globe to test the vulnerability of the website. Okay, let me start here. So what are the things that should be done so that we can start off with our cybersecurity programming, and this is quite very simple, and we need to understand and of course to work out with our networking security. Okay, so I don't want to need to further elaborate, of course, no, about the network security settings and about the thing, but of course the target is, well, of course, a quick approach how to write a program. um, Eventually, well, of course, at the end of the topic you will understand more on how to use the hash at the same time, and how to encode, of course, the IP address. So this will serve as an opener to all, of course, the people who like to learn about pen testing at the same time, to shift their career in becoming a cybersecurity expert. Okay, let's start right here. So what are the commands that we need here to start with our cybersecurity, what you call this, coding? Well, of course, you start first with the basic Python statement or command. You can use the print, and you can use, of course, the for, range, and at the same time, of course, the if and else statement. And we're gonna use, of course, the list here. At the same time, we're gonna use, of course, the function of, well, of course, these are the following modules that will be very beneficial. We have the hashlib. Of course, the purpose of hashlib is, of course, to provide and to create encryptions for data using the MD5 methods. And at the same time, we have, of course, the RE here. Well, of course, this is used for regular expressions. So this is quite basic, and I hope that at the end of this topic you will understand how to use this thing. This is short, and please stand by and check the example. Now, first thing first is we need to write the basic code so that we understand how to use Python for cybersecurity. Well, of course, network security and forensic. At the same time, how to stop those Trojan horse, and of course, the social media, social engineering attacks. Now, but before that, we need to understand how to encrypt the information. Okay, to encrypt information, we're gonna use the hashlib. Okay, purpose of this is to encrypt the data. For example, we have here the simple algorithm to create our own way of encrypting the data. For example, we have here print, then let's say bin. Let's say we have here, of course, we will convert the numbers into binary. So we'll just check bin, and then we have 10. So this is one way of doing that. I mean, you convert, of course, this number into a binary. Or maybe you can convert this into what? Into hex. Hex, and then you have 10. Okay, this is a simple thing that you can do. I mean, simple encryption, other things. Now just imagine you can write things in your own way to protect it from the intruders. Or maybe you can use the ordinal function. Or then we have here, let's say, A. Okay, what will happen to that A? Okay, it will come 97. That's the value of A. If we put it capital letter A, that is what? We have here, I think, 65. Okay, this is the basic. So these yellows are the functions. And of course, this orange is part of the statement. I mean, these are things. Okay, you just go ahead and check my previous tutorial in Python programming, and you will see that, of course, no, these are all basics. Okay, now for the hashlib, we can use the hashlib at the top, but we need to use the command import. Okay, import hashlib. Okay, now our target here is this very simple. We need to encode the name and at the same time convert the name into hash. How to do that? Well, of course, we need to write, of course, the module right here. That is the hashlib. And if you don't have yet the hashlib, you can use the pip install and then install the hashlib. Okay, just check my previous tutorial. Now, to begin with, well, of course, we need to ask the user to input the name equals to str, then input, then say, of course, we have here, of course, data to be hash. Okay. So in simple explanation, hash is used to encrypt the data. All right. Now, after that, what will happen? So we need to assign a variable here to, of course, to use, of course, the hashlib some functions or methods. Okay. So let's say we have here x equals to, and then we have to put here, of course, the hashlib. This is the method, and then we have, of course, the sub method for that, and then we will call, of course, the hash statement right here. And of course, we need to use call the hex digest. The purpose of the hex digest is to convert this into 64, or if I'm wrong, convert 64-bit type of hash. And then we have the hex digest. After that, we need to print this one and x, and of course, we put the encode. Okay, so The encode now is to complete the requirements for this hash. Now we run the program right here, of course, and then we need to enter the data hello, and then okay, we have here of course the error. Let us reverse this thing. Okay, I think this is for the encode one, and then this is for the hash, the hex digest. I'm sorry, hex digest. Okay, let us run a code, and then let's say hello. There you have it. So we have here, of course, the information. Now, the next part is, of course, we need to check the veracity of this information, and we need to create another program that will confirm if this data is really a data. Now, we need to confirm if this is data. For example, if you're doing this blockchain transactions and you create a multi-function, verification. So just like that. I mean, okay, how to do that? We need, again, create another variable right here. Okay, to confirm if that is the data input, then we have here verify data. Okay, and after that, we just copy it here, Control C, and Control V, and then you change this variable to Y. You can write your own variable. Okay, so we need to put here ask1, and then we need to reprint the string. Okay, now what will happen is because we have already this data, we need to verify it. Okay, let's say we put the verification right, verify or check the data if they are the same. Okay, this is very simple. After that, what will happen? So we need to verify it here. So if, and then let's say ask equals to ask1. Okay, we can say print. Okay, verified. Otherwise, let me say print what? Not verified. Okay, let us run the code. And then let us check what will happen. If I say hello, and then hello right here, okay, they are verified because they are the same. Now, if I program it, we can use this, well, of course, if you're creating your own blockchain application, you can apply this. Though this is basic, but again, this can give you an eye opener really to expand the code. Okay, if I say AA and I put here BB, it will say not verified. But of course, they are generating, say, different types of hash right here. So that's how you use, of course, the hashlib. Just imagine you want to generate your own generated password. How to do that? I mean, using the hashlibs. It's quite simple. So start first with the loop statement for x in range. Then say we generate it from 1 to 5, okay, or from 1 to 4. This is a starting point, and then pointer for we need to count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 5. And then, of course, if you want to create your own generated password right here, okay, we can say D. Okay, we can create, of course, the variable right here. You can create the variable right here, var, and then you say x, and then what will happen after that? No, var x, and then we say hashlib. Don't forget about the library. Okay, that's the library part there. And then MD5, and then you put your x, and then we put, of course, the encode right here. And of course, the purpose encode is we need to translate that into an encryption file, and then call, of course, the functions for hex digest. So we can say print, and then var, and then hex digest. Okay, that's it. So that's the loop. Now, if you check that, okay, we'll just put here, of course, generating. Oops. Okay, we need to generate the hash right here. So print what? Generating what? Hash. Okay. Now we run the program right here to say, okay, verify the code, and then same time, what? Okay, now interrupt objects is now attribute of encode. So therefore, what will happen? I mean, of course, no, this is wrong because we were not able to convert this into what you call this a string. So therefore, we need to convert this to string, and then you put str x. Okay, and then okay, we need to run it again. Let us check and run the code. AA. All right, so that's it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 because we start from 5. Okay, let us provide a number right here. We can print, of course, a number of the code, and then okay, number generated, and then we put here, then comma x, and then of course space in Java programming. That's equivalent to, of course, the plus symbol. That's part for concatenation. Let us run the code again. Okay, hello. Let us verify it. Hello. And this is the generated code. Generated 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, of course, now please don't forget to share and of course like, and of course well, of course, you can contact me here at the bottom if you want. Okay, thank you so much, and let's proceed. We'll proceed to the next topic of the cybersecurity. Thank you so much.